Anyone else feeling a case of the Sunday scaries? It's not just me? Okay, good. Well, you're in the right spot. Let's I don't know, share some laughs, talk about some toys, and thanks for hanging out. Let's get going. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo, and welcome back to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. And this is my Sunday night podcast where we get to talk about life and toys. I feel like I look very tired today, but that makes sense. I'm a tired toy daddy. We had a big, family action-packed weekend of just plans, just doing the plan stuff. I'm definitely still fighting and getting over something. At least I had my voice back. I lost that Thursday and Friday, so that was interesting. And then I feel like I thought I had pink eye this morning, but then I think maybe because my son just literally got me in the eye Saturday night before bed, so I'm like, I hope he didn't scratch it. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we're here, guys. So thanks for hanging out. Lots of awesome people already here in the chat. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to laugh. We're going to talk about, obviously, toys. We have plenty of them to discuss. Ayo. And then, all the other parts of life that we, at least focusing on the good stuff. So real quick, let's say hi. We got Wade Create, number one tonight. What's going on, buddy boy? And I love my Chubsy Wubsy family. How you doing, everybody? Just so you know, I saw today, Chubsy Wubsy, if you are looking for the Mezco snake eyes, he just got them in stock. So go check out Chubsy Wubsy's website. Copper State Collectibles. What's going on, White? How you doing, brother, man? Oh, there's my boy Carlos. What's up, Cal the Collector? And there's the mayor. It's Toy Chase. What's up, Tim? Dude, I missed you. I missed you this weekend. Oh, I missed the toy. I know. I missed the Zolocon. We're going to talk about it. Jamie Parks, what's going on, dude? How are you? And McKinney, Messy Photography, what's going on? Let's see. You're going up against another popular stream. Oh, no. A popular stream. Like, I know that I'm the best kept secret in the toy tubing internet as far as I'm concerned. So, hey, I'm just happy that you're here, man. Thank you so much. I literally don't know who else is going. I just try to do my own thing and, just do my own thing. So that's very interesting, though. Now I'm curious who is going live now. Who's more popular? Let's see. Glad you're feeling better. Miss you, Zolocon. Dude, I missed you too, man. You know how it is. I don't want to spread. I don't think I'm. No, I don't want to say I just lost my my voice, and I've just been it's just been always run down, So I don't know if I'm fighting something. Who knows? Who knows? But I did miss you guys. Machu, oh, the couch. Okay. So this was also going to be part of the whole story. The couch hasn't been purged. That was part of my reason for not going yesterday, was we were going to buy a couch. And then one thing led to another. We didn't. But things are in progress towards it. So I think it's going to be happening. We were leading up towards it. It just turned out that there were more moving parts than we anticipated, but we got a lot of the moving parts out of the way. Batforce Grumps in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Is it Robo? Oh, well, that makes sense. If you're gonna be, between two positive bearded toy guys, more people know the other guy. That's just about it. What's up, Wade? I know. Thank you very much. Hey, from the bottom of my heart, man, I appreciate that. Seriously, you know how it is, guys. I just appreciate the fact of whoever I get to spend my time with on Sunday nights. It's so amazing. This is wonder. I'm hoping, like I said, this is always a wonderful experience for me every week. So that's why I try so hard to hopefully make it enjoyable for you, the viewer. And Cal, thank you so much. Carlos and I were going back. I have to get back to my DMs with him, but he picked up the Mezco comic Spidey. And I was like, oh, man. I've been waffling on that figure so hard because I know if I get Spidey, then Green Goblin's coming. But Cal, thank you very much. Cal has it. I cannot wait to see what he does for it. And, maybe this will help. So thank you very much, Carlos. Oh, don't be disappointed. You could be disappointed that I didn't get to go because I thought that was the main thing I was taking care of. But you did have a wonderful time at Zolocon, for the record. And for you guys, just so you know, outside of my typical group of buddies that I send the link to, so you know who they are, my Sentinels and my Toy Daddies. I also sent the link tonight to Lago Figs because our fellow Toy Migo buddy was at Zolocon. And Cody, Too Much New Toys. So I don't know if anybody's going to be hanging out. Look, this is going to be, like I said, like as people show up, hey, if people pop in, amazing. Otherwise, we'll hang out as long as we hang out because I have toys to talk about. But yes, I'm sorry, Matt. I hate letting people down. But all right. I love you, Matthew. Thank you. Helldivers is coming. All right. So Helldivers, that's starting up. But we also need to do 2K24. So I'm getting both. And this is all because I love you, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna will these games and streaming into existence. So I appreciate you, Matthew. Mr. Mayor, that's right. Oh, Diggs. I love you, Ryan. Thank you so much, buddy. That is the other guy. Don't know. I love that wink face. I still have to hit up Robo. I haven't. He's somebody that it's just a matter. Like I've had now good openings, and I just haven't been able to like when those windows of opportunity when he would be like aware that a bearded gentleman named Yimbo might be sliding into his DMs. I keep missing those little windows. So I have to hit him up. It's coming. But Ryan, I love you. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you guys. Seriously, you guys are all the best. You know that. Oh, well, let's get into some show and tell in the meantime. And like I said, if we have any friends pop in, you know that I will be bringing them up into the stream as soon as I see them backstage. So positive stuff. I mean, shocking, right? You come here and I'm going to talk about good things. Number one, I'm going to ignore the fact that, you know what? See, look, I even started going negative. I wouldn't even want to like make a snarky. I was going to start with the snarky mark. Guys, on Friday, I received a package from Mezco. I was so like when I got the email and I got the text notification from FedEx Thursday night, I'm like, what? I had no idea. I don't have anything. Like it's Indiana Jones is my last wait list. I'm waiting for Battinson, like that's my like last I'm locked in pre-order. Anyway, I was like, did they notice me? Are they sending me a thing? That doesn't make sense because there's so many like NDA things from the people that I know. I'm like, guys, it took a while, but it doesn't matter. They did it, guys. And I'm just happy it's here. Like this kind of goes like and like I said, I don't want to skew this with any kind of like snark. This is really, really awesome. They've backed up Mezco Batman. They backed up their product. They sent me my 2 issues were that the cape had too much material and stitching and I couldn't snap it down. They sent me a replacement cape and a replacement buck. Like that is so awesome. Now, like I said, if you want, I can go Heliumbo for a little bit and just make some jokes, but not. I just want to compliment and thank Mezco for standing behind their product. These toys aren't cheap, and while like sometimes once they're in our homes, like we make peace with like. Whether it's customizing or if an accident happens and like when my vapor ankle broke and that was on me and like the blue tack and, we have all these different things to tell ourselves it's okay. But when it's coming straight from the company and it has a QC issue, it is especially when it costs that much, it is very, very nice that they backed it up. So Mezco, thank you very much. I will point out that I am still available for hire, even in a freelance setting. if you need somebody to be lead communicator / marketer, like, yeah, just saying, if you need a face for that, I am available. So I'll just mention that because I had no idea. I literally, like, my last email was probably at some point in May or June. Let's just say June, if I did do a little follow, because they initially got me back. Oh yeah, we're gonna look into this. No problem. Thank you for reaching out. And then I did my follow up, and then I like don't want to bother people, so like maybe no news, and they had to figure it out. So how cool is that? How cool is that? And oh my goodness, now I. And yes, halfway to hell divers, because Tim, yeah, come on, man. I love you. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. This all does help, guys. Because this couch, even though I disappointed Matt by not buying my couch Saturday like intended, it's being purchased this week, and that is significant toy money. So that's all my brain is wired to think in terms of toys. Oh, so thank you, Toy Chase. My Tim, you're the best, dude. Thank you very much. And yes, for Super Earth and for spreading democracy. That's right. So same thing happened to you. So you got your replacement kit. That's amazing. I'm assuming, Bat Force Grumps, that you are talking about the Keaton Batman. But how, like, that's amazing. That's really great. And like I said, communication is so vital to humanity. I keep saying it, like, the gift side of the internet is the fact that we've been able to touch base and talk to and get to know so many people from around the world. Again, seeing how we are all just the same, skin and bones, just dealing with different, life paths and perspectives. So communication is so important. Mezco. But thank you very much. Oh God, I hope not. I hope not. So your buddy pay you back the 20 hours. He owed you for 2 years. You're too funny. Too funny. That's right. Oh, I hope not. Did you now? Let's see. Famously, I did, but I also retrieved it. My man Grumps. Excellent. Love that. I'd love to see you see if you do a decent cape. I feel like all the capes are put together incorrectly. Let's see. That's a great question. I think that this is just a really tough cape to pull off. Let me get some of these big guys out of the way. Let me just make me the small guy for a second. Whoop. I mean, again, I'm happy that they sent another one. It still looks, you can kind of see it if I put my hand there. Trying to get the best way to showcase the fabric that you might be seeing. Or I'm trying, guys. But there it is. I don't know if you could see through that hole over the barbell, but that is still a lot of like fabric and stitching there. So I'm just, once again, now that they've backed up the product, I'm so happy. I can screw around and like now I can straight up, like, I know some people that just cut this ring off, and I can do that now because I have this backup cape. So I'm definitely going to screw around a lot more. I'm going to cut a lot more fabric away on my first one before I even touch this replacement. Like, basically, these are going to be going back in my box, and it's now I just don't feel that anxiety of like messing with my Keaton Batman. Like, even when I took him out somewhat recently, I was really relieved that nothing was cracking on him, etc. But like, even just moving him around, like it's everything was like, oh please, oh, I'm now good. I don't have to, like that bouncing arm that I have won't be an issue with this guy. So as I knock more stuff over. But yeah, there was definitely a cape issue for sure. Yeah, buddy. Oh, love you, Chubbs. You know this. Big hugs coming at you, man. And let's see. Ooh, shout out to Chubbsy for sending me the horse from the Poxus Wave as a birthday gift. There you see. Chubbs is the best, man. Oh, I love being part of that Chubbsy family. Grumps, yeah, it just showed up in my FedEx app, and I was like, because I didn't order anything. New 89 Batman and cape actually fit. Oh, good. So maybe the cape. Oh, Grumps, that makes me so happy. Then screw it. I'll try this one on. Maybe they did do something differently. That's amazing. I am TJ Williams. Happy Sunday night, man. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Oh, Toy Addict 17, my boy Danny. Oh, what did I sing the other night? I can't even tell you. Oh, Danny boy, I don't even know. I'm losing my mind, guys, tonight. Did that new Batman come with? Yeah, you want the first one? The cornstarch or whatever no. No, it does not. It does not appear to have any of that like dust on there. Oop, let's see. Yeah, I'm not getting any of the dust. Look. Oop. Sorry, I'm trying to block me out. Nah, it's not working. But yeah, no, not it doesn't have that same like powder coating that the original did. Toy Chase, I chopped up that cape on my Mezco 89. I used Armor All Protected. That's a great idea. I had thought about that too. I think honestly, I'm gonna have to go third party for a good cape. Not that I'm knocking this one. I do like on this one, like you had this feeling inside, then with the pleather, like. But you're right. It needs something extra. Like I know on my original, I slid wires all down the in-between ones, like some 22 gauge to help because they only wired every other one, and it definitely causes issues in terms of like when you're trying to achieve that perfect Batman cape pose, Vacuum seal that buck. Yeah, dude, you're not messing around. Like this is definitely I have to do something. This is the bag of cape. I don't know. Yeah, vacuum seal it is. Hey, what's going on, Haver boy? How you doing, Brian? Yeah, you guys. Them cheeks. Let's see. All armor all protected that body. Looks great to this day. All right, that's good to know. And that is not real leather. That is not real leather. Believe me when I tell you. But yeah, so that was a nice way to start or end my week. So, like I guess I kind of look at Sundays as the start to my toy week. This kind of kicks things off. I don't know. This is the start to my toy week. All right. So it was a nice way to end my work week. How about that? All right. Other little show and telly things. Now, on Wednesdays, if you guys, you all know, but Wednesdays has been a lot of fun with bringing on different guests from the toy community. So that's with over at the Toy Pick community with my toy daddies. So this past week we had on Rick, Art with Toys from the Tuesday crew. So Rick is so unbelievably knowledgeable. Like again, go check out Art with Toys, his page. He knows what he's doing, and I was super excited to share with him and now with you guys. I bought glass. So I'm showing this off because I don't know if you could tell as a guy that takes action figure photography. I'm not always the best at like I can fix stuff, but I'm not exactly like a regular at Home Depot. Although I enjoy it. Anyway, my point is I didn't know what to expect when I went the other day. I was like, I'm gonna go looking for glass for toy photography. I didn't know how much things were gonna cost. I didn't know the sizes. I didn't know if I would have to go to like a specialty glass store. But no, they do have clear sheet glass. So this is the size that I thought would be perfect. There we go. For toy photography. They make it a little small. Rick actually uses a smaller piece than this. But this I thought could be good too if I want to use it as a something on top of, like a flooring. If I want a nice reflective flooring, I had that thought that could be good. And then I really want to try like Pepper's Ghost. I want to try, and then Rick was showing me a bunch of different things that he was doing. So I'm just really excited, and I do encourage you. That was a $9 and change piece of glass. So not bad. It didn't break the bank. I wasn't like rolling the dice on a thing. Like $9, like it's $9, but not terrible for like learning a new photography technique, Let's see. Grumps said, not sure if this makes sense, but I held the cape inside out and exposed the ring from the inside, and I was able to get the neck on that way. That does make sense. And yeah, like my original one was still such a pain that I'm hoping this one now will work better. Oh, that's awesome. And it does make sense. Thank you, Grumps. Appreciate you. Go freaking go. Oh, another Zolocon dude. No hugs at Zolocon. Oh, so am I the missing piece? Am I the creamy center of the hugs? Cons, is it me? Am I to blame? But anyway, Miguel, good seeing you, go. And let's see, just so I just catch it out. Oh, we got the knives out. Yes, please handle carefree, dude. This is why I haven't taken this out yet. And I'm trying to hold it. Something else Rick taught me, and I found my blue painter's tape. So when I do actually go to take this out, I'm using painter's tape along two of the edges just to avoid any hand slicing. that like skews me out so much. Yes, no accidents. All right. Wait, create planning on taking the glass from the family photo in the living room, just trying to figure out how to explain it to my wife. That could work though. I mean, if you're just gonna borrow it for a little bit, like save yourself the $9. Like try it out, see if it's something that you're interested in doing. Yeah, like I mean, just from getting like dry erase markers and just adding your own, artwork over, like whether it's just rain or snow, just something simple like that, just to start. I feel like I'm just instantly like, oh my God, just ideas are now flowing. Turtles Nerd 88, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out tonight. Machu uses acrylic sheets because he's afraid of breaking the glass. And I did think about that too. They have them there. So in the same section, it's by the sliding doors and windows, like where you would expect glass to be. But they do have the acrylic sheets. I know that you can kind of peel and stuff. I don't know. I wanted to just go glass, but you're right. I'm going to be freaking out about the breakage. What's going on, AZ Toy Hunters Guild? Thanks for hanging out this evening. And yeah, I know. Well, Machu is the smart magician. We know this. And let's see, Matt, if you break the glass, just act like Stone Cold is coming down the ring. That's what I'll do. Go. Oh my goodness. So anyway, that was my little like pickup. Now I showed this off to you guys. So there's nothing really new I can add to. Well, it's my art. I'm showing my art projects. But let me just see if I can find the account. This is another guy that I followed forever. I think this is it. Jonathan. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let me share with you. So this is a guy I have not spoken to personally. I've just followed random diorama for a long, long time. Let me shrink myself down. Sorry. There we go. Random diorama. Okay. So if you do not know, this guy does incredible work. I mean, like his stuff is really, really, really good. But he has so many different tutorials on here on how to make all different stuff. So many different things. And it's all out of foam. He does have a hot wire cutter. Like he's doing this type of like insightful imagery level. Look at that table, bookshelf. Oh, my goodness. But I went in a deep dive the other night looking because I have these two pieces of foam board left, like smaller pieces. So I'm like, what can I whittle together? So I started looking at this guy's stuff with like, see, like he's making a freaking chimney. Like, get out of here. But where was it? It was one of these. Actually, it might have been one of his earlier ones. At one point, he starts talking about what he uses for a wash. And I learned a lot here because I didn't realize in my time, whenever I've talked about washing things, doing a black wash, I did that, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't cutting it with water or anything like a knucklehead. So random dioramas in one of these many, many reels talked about when you are adding a black wash, especially to something like a floor where it adds that extra layer and the way it will sink and dry. So it's this, the splooge or two of black paint, water, and then a drop or two of dish soap. I never knew that. So I ended up, let me get back to full screen here. So I showed you the guys this a couple weeks ago. But I washed it with that style that I just mentioned. So black paint, a couple, some dollops of black paint, water, and then just a couple drops of dish soap. And it will like bubble as you're spreading it around. And then I would let it sit for a little bit, and then I kind of swipe over those bubbles. But those bubbles would burst, and they really do settle and dry and fill in the cracks. It was really fantastic. So you couldn't tell so much on this, but I did notice on like some of these areas, see where it's like, like where I worked in some realism, and some of these were also just caused by like Mythic Legion feet. I'm not going to lie. Like some of it was that, but I did find that it worked out really well. But here's the thing that really benefited from a black wash. I finally did it, guys, after all these years of toy photography and joking about Yambonia. I black washed my Grayskull with that same technique. Like I just had so much left over of the black paint, like liquid mixture. And I do want to go over this again. I've noticed after it all settled and dried, there's a couple little spots here and there that I need to go over again. But I really like how it did fill in the different areas and crevices. I just feel like it does bring out the details a lot more. So I am super stoked for that. And then of course I did the back too. So over on this side, see, this is already driving me crazy, but these are a couple of spots that I'll just have to go over once again. But man, I was very proud of myself. And I'm just laughing at myself because literally for years I've been talking about doing this just to me, and then I finally did. But after all this time, if I did it before, I would have done it improperly. I would have overly painted up my stuff. And that's some of the things that I've done with sequential plastic. My man Zach from Behind the Plastic, we had muddied up these Buzz Lightyear things. Again, if you guys have been riding with me for a while, you might remember that. That was, now looking back, I used too much paint. I didn't cut the paint with water at all. So that helps. But the drop of soap, dish soap, I hope, did anybody else know this? Let me check the chat now, because again, I just had my little thing where I kind of go into a blackout and just ramble. So now let me catch up on what everybody's talking about. Oh, they scrolled way too far. Here we go. Yes, I was not adding water because Botchagaloop. That was me. Botchagaloop. KJ Smith's in the house. What's going on, dude? Thanks for talking. This is Diorama Corner or Diorama Chat with Yimbo. And yes, wait, dude, random dioramas. If you don't know the guy, great account. But for anybody else, again, in terms of the insightful imagery, another shout out, Mike. But in terms of the insight, random dioramas, Jonathan gives us the value in terms of just the little things and tips and tricks. So good, so good. Hey, there's my brother-in-law, Mike. What's going on? Oh, I'm speaking to my niece and nephew. What's going on, guys? How are you? Happy Sunday nights. And let's see. Turtles, Nerd 88. See my Rage Toys, Donnie and Leo figure photography. I need to go check out. I need to go check it out. So I will catch up. I'm always trying to catch up. And thank you, Wade. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really proud of that one. And that's what I was thinking. Even that sheet of glass over it could look pretty cool with a reflective surface over the slab, the concrete slab. Clintastic. What's going on, Clint? Your name came up recently because with the silly. amazingly silly, like Marvel. Did you do that? Was that you? Why do I feel like I gotta just catch it up in a group chat? But I think you were responsible for some very funny photoshopping. Captain McKay's in the house. I need to get better at washes. I rarely use them, and I never knew about the dish soap technique. Well, see, this is Jonathan, Random Dioramas. Just wanted to shout him out and thank him, even though he might never know that I'm saying this. But that really helped. And yes, dude, I mean, again, I'm just happy that now I'm able to help get eyes over to Jonathan's page, and now you know a thing. What else did Matt say? You could just dry brush the surfaces and leave the black wash in the crevices. That is another thing I'm going to have to mess around with. I mean, I've said it before, like I really do enjoy like having art time be in like my toy time for the week. Like I do, and Wade Create, I'm sure feels this way. Macho, dude, you with all your customizing, like I know that there's always like the frustrations and the moments that you're dealing with, but like there's something so it's just so peaceful and serene, just painting. And again, like I wasn't going for perfection. I'm not trying to do Henrock head sculpts, like just big old brush strokes and just seeing the progress. It's just so nice. It's so nice. Wade says, wet look, leave the wash on and let it completely dry and on an angle. Okay. I'll have to try that. All right. Toymer's in the house. Toymer! Congratulations, dude. I didn't get to say it in our Mezco chat, but Toymer has been killing it and cleaning up from Mezco lately. So not only did he recently win a Mezco Monday for this insanely gorgeous Mezit, like on a Vapor was painting. I don't know if you guys remember. I showed that here. But he just won. He was one of the winners of the Infestation, which I should have done. I meant to do it. I should have done it. But again, congratulations. That's amazing, Toymer. Wake Create. Tiles are addictive, though. For real, getting lost in it. Dude, like, that's why it is a nice thing. That's why I dabble. Just like with someone, like, I know the lanes of the things, you know, like I talk about toys and then I take toy photography. Like those are my two main lanes. But then I like veering off on these like little quick touristy traps of like blackwashing and making a floor. I won't be able to dedicate more to it, but it's just so rewarding. And let's see. Yes, the X-Men 1978. I've heard that you were responsible for that glorious Arnold Schwarzenegger as Thor. Mjolnir! What is a good Thor line? The chopper. All right. First, I got to get into the voice. All right, the chopper now. No, it's not happening tonight, guys. It's not happening. The Yim Arnold is not happening. But of course, dude, congratulations, man. Oh, so awesome. Arnold was Colossus. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, God. Clint, I'm going to have to look at this pictures again. What? Oh, you know what? Arnold as Colossus works because all I think of is Colossus in the video game, the old arcade, where his superpower was like blasting the suit in that big kind of like epic bomb. So there, I could do that, Arnold. Stupid. All right, fair. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Oh, my other art projects. Okay. This fake moss. This is like $1 or $2 at Michael's, and I still haven't even run out of this bag yet. There was so much in here. I've used it on so much of Yimbo. Like that's from years ago. But in our trip on Saturday, I finally said, screw it. I'm buying myself a thing. And I own this one already. I own this one. This is from Walmart, from the aquarium section. Now, it had the different leaves, which I've hung on to, but my wife was like, oh, she's like, see if you could take these out. And then she gave me the idea to like glue the moss onto it and around. So I had that. Now it's improved. But I bought this one. I'm tired of not having trees, and I know I can make my own trees, and you know, I've been making dial floors. I have to pick and choose. So this was maybe $15, but check out that, like, look at that detail. So this is another, I mean, we all know aquarium stuff is rad, right? Like we know this as toy photographers, but that is sick. I think Pat the Collector, my boy Brandon, like he's been using these for a long time. And even with the insane texture, my wife still was like, no, let's add some more. So if you can see here, she added some more moss on top. You see that? So that just to add the extra little layer. So yeah, so that's cool. So that was $15. And I held off on that for so long. And then it literally this weekend, I'm like, why? Like I looked for figures. I wanted to buy toys. I was in that just mentality. And there was nothing for me. But then I was just like, let me go peek over there. And yeah, that one looks really great. And some of those are in the 15 to 18 range and are, to me, smaller, like not worth the value, but that size for what it is, I was like, yeah. And then the last thing I want to show you, my last little art project, guys, if you remember, this was the $5 platform from Target during Halloween. You can see their little Halloween sticker down there. And McKinney and I even did a collab based off of this using this tree stump. So since I had the black paint out, I weathered it. And yep, that looks so much better in my eyes. Hopefully you guys agree. But I think that's going to look so rad in pictures. Now, again, this is super massive. But in the background, or even like how McKinney and I used it as like the focus of a shot. But there you go. Okay. Totally. Yes, I will. As soon as I get off the stream tonight, I will absolutely. Wesley K said the fake plants you could buy for aquariums are really useful too. Yeah. I held off since I got that piece. I mean, like, again, The Amazing uses it to great effect. Pablo, this is, I can rattle off because they're so wonderful. So I held off on getting more of those. I want to have, I don't know what I'm going to do, but yeah, I almost bought a few more of the bags of the plants. Clintastic said the lizard habitat section in PetSmart has some hidden gems for dios. That's where I need to check. I haven't gone into PetSmart yet, because Target's pet section is garbage. There's like nothing. There's nothing. It's just literally like a couple shelves of food. But yeah, they don't have anything good in terms of that. So Walmart, and I do need to go to PetSmart. I have to go. Let's see. Captain McKay, did you get in on the Legion's in-stock sale yesterday? I was driving to visit friends, pulled it to the first rest stop. I found as soon as 11 a.m. it got a nice order in. Controlled myself this time. I saw it. I saw, of course, the very first thing that was listed was the Valiant Knight. I still am currently being well behaved. Not perfect, because that's an unattainable. I don't strive for perfection. I've been trying to be good about like my toy buying. So what I did buy a toy. So this weekend I ended up buying the SH Figuarts Indiana Jones. I caved. I broke down. I thought it was going to be the one I was going to skip, but I was able to get it for a great price thanks to some Amazon points. And this might get me to cancel the Mezco. I don't know. So literally, I mean, I was able to swing him for $40. So like a $40 indie Figuarts. And that was like, so many people have been raving about it. So yeah, I'm buying toys. But I'm trying to be good about, like, if I have excess of stuff, and that's what I did today, was like compiling, I think, almost all of my unopened, not the ones that were in the basement. I have them now visible. So I can see my stack that I either need to put on eBay, give away to you friends here, or open for myself on those nights that I want to open a toy. So I still have mythics and cosmics that I have to get through. So I told myself to wait, because I will see them at a con. So that was me. That's my long-winded answer, Captain McKay. So no. Yeah, very, very long-winded. The Almighty, yeah, you're not late. We're just hanging out. We're just getting you going. We're just getting going here. So yeah, that was a great prices, great sale. That was also like Zolocon, man. I would have bought like that the Skull Guy exclusive. I would have, I would have looked at Valor versus stuff, even though I only have one of their figures, but I would have looked. Like, I know I would have bought, I would have come home with a lot of toys if I there is that too. But I did have toys that we need to talk about. Oh, stop trying to give me. I don't have a good Godzilla. All right, I will consider this. I will consider this, Danny. Oh, it's H Yellow Jacket. Oh, you switched up your name. You used to actually have your whole what's the Hellcat. Get the whole name out. Almighty. All right, my man, Martin. What's going on, brother? All right. Let's see. Made up decision not made the decision not buy any more toys, so I'll lean into more to customizing and picked up Ultimates Randy Orton. So there's that. That's what I'm saying, guys. We don't have. It's just like anything in life, especially dealing with like any kind of like as things that we're supposed to enjoy. If it becomes a stressor, like like we're here to again. I'm gonna be here. I'm not here to tell you, to sell you all. Like I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to sell you a good time. So the one thing I will tell you is that I like to show off cool stuff I bought my, like I spent my money on. So this way you can make a better informed decision. But I'm in a good place. Like I have these awesome toys to go through. This is why if you guys happen to miss it, on Friday, I posted a Felix Toys Joker review. I went a year old, like I'm going to start doing more of those too, where I'm going back into the closet and and pulling out different toys that maybe I talked about briefly on a stream and then put in a tub, or I took some photographs and put it away. So yeah, like I'm going back and doing deep dives on all of these figures now. I also posted 2 videos this week. I did the SH Figuarts Goblin and the Marvel Legends Goblin comparison. So just so you know, guys, I'm trying to crank out some good, stuff that hopefully is helpful and that you enjoy. Just throwing that out there. But wait, it's okay. Again, you got to cut yourself some slack. If you enjoy Randy Orton. That Randy Orton figure is awesome. Brad's in the house. What's up, Task at Hand 21? How you doing, man? And let's see, got the Mythics Proxys Wave. Those wizards and their accessories are so much fun. You know what? This is a perfect time since you're here. Here, because I know you just did this. So hang on. Get some toy love going for some friends. Here we go. So here is Brad. Task at hand. Bam. Oh, I didn't get that. I just saw. See, like here, now I just got to like it. So I'm commenting in person live that this is an amazing picture. And I loved it. Like this was right before I went down to get my stream set up. So I didn't get but no, this is definitely a you shall not pass. You should have them say it. Every wizard will say you shall not pass. So I'm okay with that. Let's see that. There we go. So that's awesome, man. I'm pumped that you got that. That's a great wave. Okay. Let's do some toys. All right. So, I didn't crack open a bunch. I do have. That's because these guys keep falling over on me. And I do have a couple to possibly unbox too. Let's see how this night takes us. So, first up, let's do some Diamond Selects. We'll do some Diamond Selects. So I'll get the NECAs out of here, get the Legends out of here. Okay. So now, I forget if I've ever shown you guys this. Again, thanks to the people over at Diamond Select and Zach Oat for hooking me up with some of these guys. His Golem figure is ridiculous. I love it so much. He is incredibly expressive, and it's all single joints, but because of how the legs are, he can get all sorts of crazy like Spider-Man crouches. But you can't really see that right now because of this cool little outfit I put him in, which is from Dollar Tree. They have in their like dollhouse section, they have like their own versions of Barbies and the smaller doll figures. So this is from the smaller figures that they have. And look, is it perfect? No. Like I had to do some finagling. It's like a suit because this is for like a little like a doll my daughter would have. You know, like it's probably even smaller than these Five Below ones. But yeah, so this is all one piece, the shirt and the tank top shirt. This flannel does come off. The flannel's a separate piece. But I don't know. I love the look of this so much. So I haven't taken him out yet. But Gollum's great because he came with a lot of stuff. Like, look at these head sculpts. Like, there's the yelling face. And he's got this one. It looks like he's got a booger or bleeding nose or something. But really, that's just... There we go. That's just more of a worried looking to the side, like a worried side-eye look. A ton of different hands. The cool stuff about that one is that he came with the other weapons for like Legolas. So a ton of different like daggers and axes, which all went in my Yimbonia battlefield. But he was the first one that I was able to get from Diamond Select that was in the Lord of the Rings. But again, thanks to Diamond and Zach for checking out Saruman and Samwise. So Samwise, I'm like so excited about. I'm so excited. All I want to do is take toy pictures and use Rudy quotes. That's all I want to do. But Samwise Gamgee, such an amazing. I love this character. So hopeful, so wonderful. It's all the things that I love. So, super excited to have him. So we'll start. Yeah, we'll get into Samwise. So not only does he have, I just remembered the name of it the other day. What was the name? Shoot. The orc, the Frodo's. Needle? No, what was it called? I'm blanking. Sting, right? Was it Sting? Somebody help me out. I know you guys know. We're my Lord of the Rings fans. Ooh, Sting? I think it was Sting. But yes, there's two versions that he comes with. So it's got like when the orcs are around or just not, which is amazing. Like, that's so great that they included both of those. Samwise also then comes with this awesome like toad style backpack. I mean, or I could just say a Hobbit. This is Samwise backpack, but you know what I mean? Like just the perfect traveler's kit with all the pots and pans. I love it so much. Again, definitely need to put Samwise and Toad together. We have the sculpted cape, which I might screw around. I have a green cape that is currently with Sylvie. So I might try that on him too, because it's a wired cloth cape. And what else does he have here? What is this thing? Oh man, it's been so long. Do you know I brought up to my wife? I was like, "Hey, do you want to start the extended edition on Max?" And she's like, "No." So what is this box? Samwise came with a box. It's like a jewelry box. I can't remember it, and it's been at least a decade since I did my marathon of the extended. God, I'm telling you, the Life Before Kids. So today, side note, see, we're jumping back to life for a second. Hang on. I'm even taking the toys away. Hang on. All right. So today I got to see my family because one of my first cousins, one of my cousins, Matt, who's like a little brother to me. So he's a dad and his daughter turned 1 today. And we got to, see him. And I'm like, and we were joking about something came up with when he was talking to me and my wife about for something like 10 years ago. And we're just like, man, I'm like, Matt, doesn't just like anything pre-parenthood feel like, I don't know, like a distant memory, like, or just like I watched the movie once. like the person I was, that life I was, oh my God. It's just so funny to think back to pre-parenthood. Like, and I'm making this joke now because I'm like, God, yeah, it's been like at least 10 years since I sat down and did like the 12 hours of extended editions. That was fun. What a day. What a day. What a day. All right, back to here. And thank you. It is Sting. I knew I was going to have a fellow token guy in here. Lago. I know, man. I know. And that's because again, toy daddies. It's and our work weeks are very draining. We're gonna get this logo. Oh, we just again, I love you. As long as you don't mind hanging on to it for me, we'll get this coffee meetup together. Um, okay. So Samwise is really great, and he also has the bag. So I haven't done the whole look yet. Let me see if this is like, he only had the one head sculpt. All right, so that popped off. That was just nice and easy. And he moves well. Same thing with Gollum. Like compared to some, like there are some diamonds that we know are very tough to work with, or you get the creaking or the rigidity. But I've really found, I'm not saying you're going to get, this is not Revoltech levels of crunch. Like we know this. But you are, and look, like the movement wise, it's not, I'm not fighting it. Nice and smooth here. So you get some movement, you get a little bit of crunching, but then everything else is still moving well. You get, I don't know, even with the single joints, you get nice stuff for this character who's not going to be, web swinging and going all over the place. So, I put the, should the cloak go over? No. What do you think? Cloak without book bag, right? I guess it would be two separate looks. You're not going to put the book bag over the look, are you? I guess you could. Does he wear it over? Well, the interesting thing is this pops out, which is actually really refreshing for an action figure backpack. So that can just be looped over and then pop back on. So I'm actually kind of into that little accessory detail choice. Yeah, I'm trying to loop this guy over. I should probably show you at least. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, so that's actually really smart because if you do want to display him with the bag over the cloak, you could. Because then, it's not going to port in, but then you'll get that completed look. Is this screen accurate? Can someone help me? TJ Williams. Who knows? Does he wear the bags with the... I think he does. I want to say yes, he does. I want to load up, like, whenever I picture Samwise, he's just fully loaded to the gills with just luggage, right? Like, that was his whole thing. That's all I picture Samwise doing. So if that's the case, what do you guys think? Right? He would be wearing it all. So there's the bag over the shawl. But again, the fact that you can do it both ways is really great. I would probably, now that I'm seeing the book bag, I think I would put the book bag under all of this and start with that first. So, but man, look at how good. The sculpting is great. Paint work as always. The hair on the feet, ridiculous. So, Samwise. Okay, that looks right. Okay. And then Saruman, right? Because Sauron is the big eye. Saruman, this guy. All right. If you're noticing, I do have a problem getting this guy to stand. This is all locked in there. So let me show you the interesting stuff, because I did open these guys up last night because I wanted to have some impressions to give you. So first things first, look at that. The arms are removable, as you can see. So this part does come off, this whole robe. This is very restrictive. Same with this. What I'm thinking about doing, I might end up doing some customizing where I, go up the sides just to get some leg movement. Like, these legs do not want to stay apart on me, at least in this short time that I've been trying to, like, screw with them. There we go. That's not bad. There we go. Because I've been having some trouble, so maybe I don't have to do too much more. But now that looks really weird. So let's get him back and dressed. So he is going back in the direction. So where Samwise is, he's fun. You can pose him around. He's a good time. This is a Diamonds Select that is going to be more in the articulated statue department. So he comes with 2 removable arms. Well, sets of arms. So he comes with hands. There's actually 6 hands he comes with at the very least. 6, maybe 7. So yeah, the hands are swappable, but then he has these different arms. So there's no movement in the elbows at all. So of course for me, for my permanent display, I am going with these bent arms. And the nice thing is that with the staff that will help him stand up. And then okay. And then this is the look for me. So this is how he's going to be living in my house, with the 2 bent arms, the staff helping to make him stand. I got to do something about these legs. Because otherwise, this is a really cool figure. And you ready for it? Eye of Saruman. No, Eye of Sauron. The Eye of Sauron. And I'm trying to make it, like, that's just a black orb. Like, that is straight up. I wish there was more I can show you with it. It is just a marble, essentially. But that is really cool. So there you go. So thank you again, Zacho and Diamonds. Appreciate it. Like, love it. Very cool. They are the company for Lord of the Rings figures. So that's just it. And then Omega, I hate Diamond for everyone. Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from too. I mean, like, there could always be more that we could do with our toys, but I got something else we could do real quick. Well, that sounded awful. Matchu Toy.
What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm just I was a little disappointed that you didn't get a couch.
And I didn't
you could have been hanging out with the guys.
I know. Well, now I'm happy you're here because you get to give us the report. What was Zolocon like? How was it?
It was fun. It was really fun. I know it's like a multi-day event, but you could really get away with doing one day because like it's I don't think it's as big as ToyCon. It definitely isn't as big as ToyCon, but it's just like there's so many I guess there's so many levels, right? So D Blake was on the 2nd level, or technically 3rd, because there's a bottom floor, which I don't think any of us really got to because we kind of like forgot about that floor. It was like where they had the tattoo parlor, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was like I said, like D Blake was there, the Horseman was there, Spiro Toys was there, Valiverse was there.
Well, here, let's do this real quick, because our boy Tim.
Oh yeah,
Tim he's the best at like recording.
Oh yeah,
he is our official documentarian.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So Duarte Studios, dude, and NJ Tree, right?
Yep.
There you go. Just Jay, that's so great. Look at everybody. Henrock's in the house. You got the Show and Tell podcast boys. They're super cool. And Agent Variant. There's George. Kurt is in the house. There's D Blake. There's Dante. But I'm seeing it. I thought he had some. Maybe it was in here. Some of the pictures. Oh, there's Greg.
Yeah.
Like, are there big curtained areas too, like stagey looking sections of the show? I feel like I saw that.
It's somewhere. Like a giant donut, I guess, shape.
Okay.
Like that's the main room.
Yeah.
Where D Blake was on the 2nd floor, that's like that, just like a regular layout as you would expect at a toy show.
Yeah.
So basically you can do 2 laps around in the main floor because there's the outside and the inside.
Mm-hmm.
There's like two rows, but it was pretty tight. So like if there was a crowd and people would stop to talk to each other, it would kind of get backed up.
Got it. Okay. So is it the same venue that they've been at? Like, has this been a recurring? Okay.
Yeah. You didn't go last year, right?
No, this would have been my first time to like just check it out. So
yeah, it's always fun to check out.
Is it something that they're talking about? Like, maybe just because I keep thinking of like our two usuals, our Legion's Con and any of the Viteri, like produced shows.
Yeah, like Toy Con.
Yeah, they're always talking about expansion and the next location and blah blah blah.
I think that's it was a Navy facility that they used to train like astronauts or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
So the spaces that okay. Well, I wish I got to check it out. It sounds like a good time, and obviously a lot of people were there, so that's great.
Yeah,
I got to see a lot of the community.
I was actually surprised. Yeah.
But
so what did you like? What?
Go ahead. Oh no! You. I was just going to ask you about toys you picked up. Finish your thought.
For me, it was more about hanging out with everybody. Especially since like it's been winter and it's kind of been dry in the Targets and Walmarts.
It really
nothing has really come out.
Yeah,
haven't really been hunting.
But there's nothing like, even when stuff is like Matt, like this weekend I was trying to buy stuff and I couldn't.
You could. You probably would have bought a bunch of stuff if you went to Zolocon.
Oh, if I went to Zolocon, yeah. Well, you know how I get when I it's just the plastics in the air and it's just I can't stop myself. So what'd you end up coming home with?
I actually came home with a lot of Valiverse stuff.
Ooh.
Because for me, it's like, we always see the Horsemen at a lot of these shows, right? And if I feel like my sister picked up a bunch of stuff from Chubsy, and like I said before, Chubsy also gifted me the horse for my birthday. So it's like, awesome. I could always go to Chubsy. And with Valiverse being there, I was just like, I could pick up these Action Force figures, not pay for taxes and shipping.
Yeah.
So I bought a lot of the Desert Condor figures, so I can army build those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good.
And then weapons packs.
And you saw what's the name of the vehicle?
The Vanguard.
Vanguard, that's right.
Yeah.
So you saw those. I know you
saw them at ChrisCon.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like they're both up again, and they had like I felt like the display at this one was better than ChrisCon also different experience type of setup. But they had a pretty good, like, it seemed from a couple of things, like they had a glass display, right? Like a
glass display, and it was like an actual layout of like having two Vanguards in a building with a diorama piece, and then a second level and a bunch of like accessories that Duarte Studios made the accessory pieces, I believe. So that was pretty cool.
Okay. Is it Duarte? Is that? I want to make sure I get it correct from here on out. Is it Duarte or Duarte?
I'm pretty sure it's Duarte, because when he kept saying Duarte, I was like, oh, it's not Duarte, it's Duarte. Okay. And that makes more sense.
That does make more sense, but that's okay. I just want to make sure as we should, because like we love his work. So it's just we just want to make sure we get it right. Okay, so Duarte.
Yeah.
Caught me, and he was wait a minute, I've been saying it wrong.
He was showing off his next diorama piece that's going to be for sale this Wednesday. That he's going to have.
That wasn't the one that you were carrying around, or was it?
Yeah, we were carrying that around. That was actually for Articulated Ninja. That was his diorama set.
Okay.
So he had it's the night and the day version of the reuse stage. So we're gonna have Duarte Studios on our show on Between Two Sentinels on Wednesday, and he's gonna actually show it to everybody. And
all right,
he's gonna have it for sale on his website. So
hell yeah,
we'll see how many people pick it up. I don't know if it's a limited run, but yeah, I already put 2 orders in for myself.
Well, all right, damn it. All right, so that's it. Hey, there you go. First quick plug to remind you guys that on Wednesday, 8:00, Between Two Sentinels. So Duarte Studios. Again, I mean, like, I've been talking about Brian's stuff since I met him at 2 Legions cons ago.
Right.
I mean, his stuff is just mind-blowing. He's going to be the guy that I eventually ask to do my head scan. Like, he's the guy that I know I'm going to...
I'm pretty sure he can do it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he can do it.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that, like, he had called me up one time and we were talking on the phone, and he was asking me like my opinion on like what diorama pieces people would want.
Yeah.
And he was like, what about the Street Fighter stages? And I was like, I would totally be down for those.
Yeah, dude, the one is so good because I felt like you did an amazing job. You just did the TV backdrop, right? When you were just screwing around making your reels this summer.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw there was a picture of you holding it, and I saw the layer of like carved into that he did to make that. Like,
yeah. So the way that was, because it like on the Ryu stage, it has the rooftops, right? The Japanese buildings.
Yeah.
So those are all 3D printed and then put onto the foam backdrop that he hand paints himself, and everything he paints himself.
Where did he? Let me see. Where was it? Was it in Tim's?
I can give you.
Was it on your story? Do you have something?
It was in my story, but where's my phone? I'll send it to you.
Okay. Yeah, because that picture, like I said, like it was just the fact that like it's layered, man, and like you said, 3-dimensional. But it was the 3-dimensional aspect to me, just because I didn't realize that when you've shown me the other stuff, when like when you and Headrock are hanging out and seeing the pictures, that I didn't realize to that layer. Oh
yeah, yeah.
All right, let's see. Ooh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay.
And this could potentially be one of many stages, because I believe he plans on doing the rest of them, depending on how this goes.
Oh, here we go. It was Happy Machu. Look at this stain. Yes. Oh my God. Look, that's what I was. Oh. Holy guys, you see the
level of detail that he put into it.
I had no idea until I saw this picture.
So we had that conversation over the phone, right? And he had this this prototype diode done in a week.
He's just he's
a machine.
It's determination, and he's driven. Mm-hmm. He has his goals, and the man just crushes. Like he is an inspiration in terms of just like not just keep putting the nose to the grindstone, right?
Right.
Yeah, look at this. Wade Create. That's just that looks like exactly. It looks like a screenshot from the game.
And there's 2 versions of that. That's just the nighttime version. There's also a daytime version.
And don't forget, we have Jukebox Hero. Just saying, take my money, dude. And he's selling these. This was the articulated ninja set. This was for him.
That was for him. That was his. Those were his dials. More. Everybody thought it was my dials. I didn't get mine yet. I'm getting mine this week.
I was about to say, like, you have to be getting one of these, right?
Yeah. I got 2.
By the way, Matt, you totally know what I'm saying. Plastic is in the air. You just feel it. Like you just let's just take my money. Like when you're at a con.
Just take it. Yeah.
We all know the vibe. We all get it. TJ, you have to make this some shows, man. Again, like if
come to Toy Con.
Yeah. Come on,
next month.
They're so much fun. They're just so much fun. What did I miss? Ooh, TJ said pre-order the Hellcat rooted hair Gandalf. Ooh, hoping it looks as good as the Pix do. Going back to that Lord of the Rings. Yeah, man. That one looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. But yeah, thanks for sending me this picture, dude. I can't believe. And that's from the Just Jay Hernandez.
Yeah. He
is he buying any of his stuff?
Dude, when we walked in, because we were bringing that in for Ninja, right? But he wasn't at the booth because he was working for Bobby.
Right.
He wasn't at the booth, so we were just like, oh, so let's just like hang out with our friends that are right by D Blake's, who's right across from Aliverse. And then everybody, like, I was like, oh, there's Jay Hernandez. Watch this. So I walk over there, and I'm like, Jay, look at this. And he's like, what? What is that? What is that beauty? And he was just like drooling. And then he saw both of them. And dude, those dials really were turning some heads.
Yeah, well, I mean, just from the pic, like, I can't. It's just it's phenomenal. Like literally that was the other pictures. I guess it didn't hit me to the point of that picture. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel silly because like I've seen some of these other ones. I didn't get as excited about until seeing this weekend. I think the floor too. Hold on, I gotta show
the floor he carved him like he
too.
carved it and painted himself.
Yeah, look at the floor, guys. I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like insanity. By the way, Matt, you're gonna be so mad. You're a little. You sound wonderful, but you got a little pixel, and I don't want you to.
Oh no, I'll come back. I'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. So Machu, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. But woof, God, guys, if you don't know Duarte Studios, again, I want to show the account. It's so nice to see that his account's been growing because he deserves all of the eyeballs. Let's see, there we go. But yeah, just until Matt gets back, we'll just shout out Brian's work one more time. And Duarte Studios. There we go. Like this was the Coliseum that I once told you guys about. Oh my God, look at this. Those columns. Crazy work that this guy does. So yeah, his stuff is worth it. I mean, just seeing it in hand, seeing it in person. And then, hey, there he is. I was just trying to show. Look at this stuff. Oh, look at that tree stump. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, dude, he does some amazing work.
I mean, God, look at this stuff. And this, look, we've only really seen him in terms of public stuff, right? Cons like Mythic Department, Monkey King, the stuff that you and Henrock have picked up, now Street Fighter. But then, like, he excels at all this like military stuff too.
Yeah, like that's also another. That's another reason why I was like, I gotta get some more Desert Troopers, so that way, next time we go, like, Henrock, me, and Toy Chase, we go over there and hang out and take some pictures. Like, we'll have an army of like troopers for all his backdrops too.
Yeah. And guys, I don't know if you've seen this was the Plunderlings display at New York Comic Con and Legion's Con and Chris Con. Like, yeah, this thing is insane.
It was also, I think parts of it were also at Toy Con.
I'm sure wherever Plunderlings is, this is like, and that's what's so nice. The fact that he made this. Look at that. You can even see the modular nature here. Well, you guys know you once had a whole slab of his.
I have it. I have mine's in the hallway, and then I also have the prison cell, which I still haven't used, and I have to use that one soon. That is a good one.
Yeah. Well, how's your diorama area looking? How are you?
Oh, it's all over the place. I have bins and bins, and I just don't know. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Like when I get that I have to like clean up this desk. This desk is a mess. It's just I keep getting toys that are coming in from pre-orders. Mm-hmm. Like first I got the Guyver from Figma, which was like I was so excited for that. And then like, the whole Mezco Spidey that Frankenstein.
How long did that take you to put together? Because I want to show people this one too. Well, I mean, I know you're here, so you can show it, but also with the post, that was great. Like just to showcase all of the different. Here we go. But yeah, how long do you think that like man hours did this take you to put together?
Well, the problem is that's not the body I intended to use. And actually, my whole idea for getting the Spidey Mezco, because J-Shot gave it to me, right? He didn't really. I don't think he liked the way it looked, so he was like, I don't really want this figure. So you want it? And I'm like, hell yeah, because I kind of want to just take the suit off. Like my plan from the beginning was to just take the suit off,
right,
and just use it as a prop. So like it could be in a garbage can in an alleyway. Or like Peter's debating on changing costumes, or he's pulling it out of a book bag, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. All of the reasons that again, a cloth goods Spider-Man costume becoming so handy.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason why I wanted the Mezco suit, because like even just like if I were to look for this suit on eBay, it would still be pricey. I feel
Pumped.
like because it's a pretty well made suit.
Yeah.
You know, so my original idea was because I had those Romanki X cowl or Romanki cowl figures, the blank bucks, and
Mhm.
my plan was to try to fit the body into this suit. And then I tried,
Yeah.
and it was too big. Like the suit was real. It was like the suit would have
Oh.
been like pushed way beyond its limits. I think.
Okay.
Like if I
Oh,
tried to pose it,
the bigger body was too
the
big.
figure body was too big. Like the
Okay.
torso
Okay.
was like it couldn't fit the arms, and I felt like I was stretching the red parts,
Okay.
the vinyl parts. But then I was looking at the Amazing Yamaguchi Spidey 1.0, which I
Mhm.
had bought used from Cheney just for
Right.
parts,
Right.
just for parts. So it's like these two Spider-Man figures that I had no intention of like actually using.
Yep.
I put them together and I was like, all right, I'm gonna rip this suit off and I'm gonna try to sew it back on. But like I could either have like two really mediocre Spider-Man figures that in my opinion, or
Mhm.
have one of the best Spidey figures that are, that's out there.
Well, dude, like it is like this picture alone, I feel like shows how number one, it also shows me as a Mezco fan, like you can really push this fabric. I didn't realize to the extent. Like I'm not saying
Mhm.
I'd leave him in that overnight. I mean, like like any other Mezco figure, like that bent. But like I now I'm like, oh, it can actually stretch. It could take like a little bit of a beating, like in
Yeah,
terms of
the blue in the outfit really stretches a lot. And
yeah.
with the red, what I did was I heated it up with a hair dryer to give it a little more flex to stretch over the shoulders and the neck area
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it's a little tight. And everybody was asking me, why don't you use the 2.0 instead of the 1.0? One, the 2.0 is a different look. Like the reds don't really match as well,
Okay.
right? And then it's the shoulder blades. You know what I'm talking about? Because the shoulder blades,
Oh yeah.
they would cut
Has
into
that
the
big
neck.
hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like how they overlap the neck? And then sometimes the collarbone kind of blocks it.
Oh, I gotta pull up. Hold on a second. Now I gotta pull up the Revoltech
2.0.
the 2.0. Okay. Because I just gotta see like the difference in shoulders.
Mhm.
Oh wait. All right.
So this Spidey, the 1.0 doesn't have butterfly joints, right? But the Amazing Yamaguchi butterfly joints, they're more like shoulder blades that kind of like move back and forth.
Is this the no? Which
That's
is
the
the
1.0.
so it's
That's the one.
not all right. So something like that. This is which one is it?
That's the 1.0.
Is this the shoulder that you're talking about?
Yeah, so it basically just ports in, kind of like how the Captain America well, no, Captain America has the shoulder blades too. So you see
Yeah.
how in the Captain America that has the shoulder blades, right?
Yes.
That would kind of hinder putting the neck piece back in over the suit,
Mhm.
right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm picturing the one that I have, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has, like that. Okay.
Because remember you were saying how the collarbone kind of like gets stuck?
Catches. Yes. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you're saying. I know
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
there's no shoulder blades there. It just ports into the hole.
Oh, that makes that even like the fact that all of this level of thought went in. You didn't just. I mean, we know this, but it's nice for other people to hear too. Like there was all
Right.
this level of thought that went into like this is the one, this combination.
Right. And like when I got the 1.0 I just got it for parts, right? But like I remember that 796 Mario was telling me that the 1.0 was actually more fun to pose, and I didn't believe him
Yeah.
at first. It's actually more so then when I finally got it from Cheney, I was just messing around with it before I started taking it apart because I
Yeah.
was going to just reuse the parts. I was like, "Oh my god, this actually does pose a little bit better. It gets into better Spidey poses than the 2.0, but it's just the gaps look horrendous. It looks so bad."
Mm.
So I fixed that by putting the
Okay.
Mezco suit over it.
Right.
So like I
I mean,
actually had that. I got the idea to do it because on one of Wade's streams we were talking about that, like how Mezco uses these bucks that like kind of hinders the articulation. They could actually get away with using bucks that have gaps in their joints, so that way you can get more range.
Yes. Oh my God, you're right.
So like the 1.0 has so many gaps in it that it gets a lot of range, right?
Right.
But the suit hides it all.
Holy, like, look at this. It looks so. Oh my God. I know. I great head choice too, man. Yeah, it's killer. Like this is this like what I anticipated, like a Mezco Spidey. Honestly, like looking like.
And then those head sculpts I got from Headrock.
Right, and that's also with his head sculpts too.
And I painted those.
I mean, you have a one-of-a-kind piece. That's what's so awesome about
this. Well, technically not. I mean, it's not that hard to, if you just have to have the guts to take it apart, right? And then have the patience to sew it back. It's really not that hard to get this figure. It can be expensive, but if you already have the parts.
Right. Oh, man. Well, Cal is asking you, Machu, give me 3 reasons to buy the Mezco Spidey. I guess technically you did, right? Well, if you take all of this and then you do this and this, you will have the perfect Spider-Man.
Right.
How much did you have to cut down the back? Did you have to like go down the stitching like fully on a Mezco? Like, because I know you can follow the stitch line. Like,
you follow the stitch. So basically what I did was I took out an X-Acto knife. I took it to I went to the back of it, and then I kind of separated it at the seam line so you could see the stitching. And then I made my cut. So you can kind of separate it.
So here, even over on, like, I have my bat flick here.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, again, it's Mezco seems to have all the same type of stitching, right? Down the back, it seems to follow the same.
Well, this is different. Well, oh wait, is that a U-shaped stitch?
This looks like a U.
Yeah. Okay. So then, it's basically the same. It's just the U shape, the U on the back.
Oh, here, let me take this out. Boop. Sorry, there we go. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's it literally is that U, and then you can, once that's down,
pull it out, and it stretches over the legs and the arms,
and then it would just be like me putting on like a onesie, where it's
it's basically it's a onesie.
The arms.
Yeah, basically, and then you just pull it out.
Okay.
The only problem I ran into was getting the gloves off, because that was like it's smaller. I wouldn't be able to use it on the Yamaguchi body. It won't fit over the wrist, so I used the boots. I used the Mezco boots and I cut it off, so that way it makes the glove on here.
Okay. All right. Damn.
Yeah.
So many.
That was just problem solving.
Here we go. Get any Batman 1.0 and put the Batfleck Mezco suit on it.
I do have the Yamaguchi Batman, the first one.
Dude, that would be so interesting though, because like when you look at the body and the bucks that Mezco uses, like I'm always impressed by they've been on, like, it literally is the fabric that hinders them.
Mm-hmm. But this one, it wasn't the fabric; it was the buck.
Yeah, but I don't know why they won't just get. You're right. They could have been so creative. Well, I guess that's what they tried to do with Batman, and then they got slaughtered for the exoskeleton. They did try. They tried a new thing, but we'll see. Oh man.
But yeah, another figure I got in this week.
Pay attention to what Machu's doing. You got Gabian?
Mm-hmm. He actually converted at BBTS, so I shipped my pile of loot. Perfect. But I also ordered one from a mutual acquaintance, so I might have an extra one.
Well, then if you have,
so if you get,
I'm never gonna not leave you with an extra toy in hand.
So you're asking for 3 reasons to get Mezco Spidey.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think. I mean, like, my love of Spidey.
I'll have an extra one of these.
You have an extra goblin for me, and then I even just the potential of making the perfect Spidey, and Omega Weapon. I don't see. Did you look at Did you look at Machu's pictures? Because I get what you're. I know that's the PJ joke of Mezcos in general. You know, it is a very much like you love it or you don't.
So
but I did. Matt's pictures were like really. I feel like that's like what Peter Parker, like real Spidey, would look like.
Yeah, and then like when I initially took it out, I was like, oh, this kind of moves really well, and then I even did the whole torso rotation where you rotate the lower torso, get more of a crunch. I'm like, all right, you get a little more movement
Right.
out of it, but it still just looks like a kid in the costume
Yeah.
to me. That's to me and to a lot of other people, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
But if you do happen to get a Yamaguchi 1.0 later on,
right.
even if it's a KO, maybe we could try that.
True.
I could do the swap for you if you want.
Okay. All right. Because that should we show it off one more time? Do we just need to see it one more time, guys? Because I feel like we did. Real quick, I'm going to take you through all of Matt's posts. Here we go. One last time. Tell me that doesn't picture what adult Spidey, like real life Spider-Man, like a real life Spidey, not with Tony Stark money. You know, like I'm talking about broke ass Peter Parker
on a photographer's salary.
On a photographer's salary, yeah, or a teacher's salary. Guys, I'm well aware of that too. This is how my Spidey suit would be looking. This looks so good. I think this is freaking amazing. So rad. And honestly, like your pictures of it, I'm not gonna lie, have also made me like I do want the Henrock head sculpts, but like it's the whole look has been growing on me in general. You know, like
yeah. Oh. I mean,
hey
like,
man, boys in the house. What's going on, dude?
And it's not like we can't get access to Henrock to get some head sculpts printed out for us.
Exactly. Oh, Chubsy loves it. Chubsy loves your Spidey. I know it's the Wizard Machu. Wade Create, I guess you might be gone by now, but in case you happen to catch the replay tomorrow, just wanted to say, hey, you said goodnight to you, buddy. And let's see. And then Diggs, did I say that? I don't think you could call that a Mezco Spidey. So true, but
I mean, what would you call it? You can't even call it. I guess it's more Yamaguchi than Mezco at this point.
Yeah, well, there you go. Man Beast Boy says Henrock is making me look at Revoltech because of you. Yeah, are those 1.0s? Are they still?
They were reissued before the 2.0s came out, so there was probably a lot of them around.
I bet they're floating. I'm saying, like, I'm sure you can probably just, like, if they're at Big Bad, I'm sure, but I bet you can find a discounted one somewhere.
Yeah,
you know,
used but I still think that maybe I never handled the knockoff, but I think the knockoff could work because you're not really using it for the looks. You're using it as the skeleton,
right? Mezzletech.
I
like that combo. I even like that. God, I even like the combo of brand. Like because I love both of them. Like it literally is taking two of my favorite toy lines and switching them together.
Right.
Damn it. And Chubsy, oh dude, like so it looks good, and that's why I was telling everybody that you have it in stock because it's been everybody that has had it in hands. Some people got it early. Have really enjoyed it and liked it more than the Death Adder, from what I was
seeing.
Yeah, like he just moves around better than like whatever. Again, I didn't have Death Adder, so I can't speak to it personally, but those were sentiments from people that I saw in group chats. And the Amazing put up his pictures. I mean, again, Snake Eyes is looking like he's going to move. I was nervous about that, any kind of the pleathering look, but again, I don't think they overdid it on him at all. Oh, and the double, of course, doubles the fun. This is how we play as grown-ups men. Yep. So yeah, that Mezco one looks fantastic. Let's go take a look at first. Here we go, Sharon. So just this was what I was telling you guys. There was the post from my boy Chubbs. There we go.
Yeah, so I was debating on swinging by and see if I could pick that up. I'm still on the fence with Snake Eyes because I know if I get Snake Eyes, I'm gonna want to backtrack and get the rest of the GI Joes.
Oh, I know. This again. These are our problems.
It's an addiction.
This I know. But there we go. See that there was like this is a good look of like I thought that I was worried about it being too restrictive there, but you know,
looks like it moves.
Yeah, he moves. He moves. Yeah, I should have. You know, I guess it was the toy anxiety of not really wanting to push my Mezco stuff, but especially these recent ones, like anything in this kind, like my Superman in that that means that I can really push him.
The only thing with the Superman with the suit is I noticed that like if your hands are kind of rough, you can mess up that suit.
The pilliness.
Yeah, and I wasn't really getting that with this Spidey, except for like when I was doing the stitching and I missed and I got his cheek. So there's like one little pilly part on the back. But I might be getting another suit from somebody, but like we'll see.
Well, there you go. There is the thing, like I told you, there's like a pill. I bought it from Amazon once. So stupid. Let me see if I can.
A pill. Is it called? What is it called? Pilling?
It's called a pill shaver. It's called pilling.
Okay.
And there's a.
That sounds like a drug problem.
I know. But look, I just search for pill remover. How funny is this? Pill remover, but really it's all showing up as, there we go, like, yeah, pilling remover for clothes. I bought this one, like old style one, but it will catch, and if it doesn't have a clean cut, then it will tug more, you know. So I've used it on like my own sweatshirts to like varying degrees. I'm not saying I'd actually put any of this on a Mezco suit. I'm just saying, I know it's.
I guess you would test it out on like actual clothes first before you put it on a Mezco as like.
Yeah.
That's the type of collectors we are.
That is. I'm gonna have to screw around with that Superman suit again. Even that Superman in general. I really do enjoy that guy.
I'm trying to balance this out. Because I had this the other day. I even sent you a picture of it. You'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll pull it up once I get it working. But
well, in terms of Matt, the other little toys that I opened up this week. While you get that ready. So I finally opened my green ogre that I got at Legion's Con.
Oh, nice! Yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, I couldn't believe how well, like, out of the box, like, he was getting, like, Valiant Knight ab crunching. You know what I mean? Like legitimately, like, he is, and I don't want to say he's not loose. Like, it's just that he.
And that's the figure that we all signed for Chris, right?
Yeah. But I was just really shocked at how there's really no heat was required. He just moved smooth out of the box. But like the crunching is insane on this big guy. Like, I don't know. Really awesome. So he came with the two head sculpts. Yeah, he's got the big helmeted one, but he's fun. So I like him. He's my first, like, is it called half ogre? Is that the size? Half scale? Half ogre?
I think that is an ogre. Ogre scale.
Ogre scale? Okay. So he's neat from that size. I opened this Yelena figure just because I was trying to get rid of another box, and I really just only wanted her for the head sculpt.
Yeah, basically. But her head is a bit big on other female bodies.
What about on like another, like, because I have like two of the White Widow, like the movie bucks. I was thinking if I could just throw her body on, or her head on one of those.
I guess you could.
I'm gonna try. I'll try it. This was me. It's just like I couldn't turn down a cheap clearance buy.
No, I did the same.
But then I finally opened my NECA shredder after all this time that I bought at one of our toy shows so long ago.
I think I have the same one.
Yeah, the Loot Crate box.
Yeah.
And it was like a $20 box at a toy show. And it was like, oh, wait, I'm going to get a cartoon shredder. This is amazing. And I totally get why NECA sells these for cheap because, and I'm not even trying to complain about it. I'm literally not. I'm just pointing out, I get why these are the boxes that they sell at the shows. Mm-hmm. Like this one, he's missing a couple of like spikes off of his shoulder pad. He had he has a little paint splotch on his bicep. Stuff I can live with because I paid $20 for an entire box.
Right.
Like they know it, and that's fine. Get those toys out. Get them, they're in my house instead of a landfill. I got a discount, and it's little things that I don't mind because I knew it going into it. So, but yeah, he's interesting. Like he doesn't move all that well because he's like on that waist turn. There's no ab crunch. But just to have my cartoon shredder, I finally have a cartoon shredder. Like, I mean, I've always had them, but.
Do you have Bebop and Rocksteady?
I do not.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for you.
Yeah. Remember the one time we were at the show and like there were the two loose ones? I should have just bought them then.
Yeah. I always go back and say I should have bought those also.
Because you know what? Like I was going back and forth with Jay, TMNT 1987, and he sent a bunch of pictures. And one of these, we were showing each other like future toy posts. He had one of, I think it was Mikey leapfrogging Rocksteady, but he was wearing the helmet that you got in the Toddler Turtle accessory pack. Mm-hmm. And I just went, man, it just reminded me, I don't have a use for that helmet because I didn't buy
You didn't have a shredder?
Because I didn't, yeah. But I have my shredder now, so now it's like, all right, I should look for them when I see them. I'll keep my eye. Yeah, keep your eyes out, Matt. Nothing extraordinary, but like if we see that like loose thing again, I would get them in a heartbeat. What a goofball I was. Although that day, I think I still walked home with a lot of toys, probably a trunk full.
Oh yeah.
What's that like? There's always a reason.
All did.
Cal says Machi's photo and Ian Praise gives us to get the Mezco Spider-Man. Dude, you know what, Cal? I'm glad you're. Let me pull up your stuff too, buddy. Because Cal, obviously, as a person, love you, Cal, and as a photographer, it has been so wonderful getting to see your growth.
Look at that pose.
That's ridiculous. I gotta. All right. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me get this cute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's show Matt's thing. Hold on. Let's get this thing going, Matt. Oh my god. Yes. And now that was you just set that up.
Yeah, and it's on the Mezco stand.
That's impressive. That's neat. Where is the back? What does it look like on the back? Like, where's his other foot? Is it on the bag?
Yeah,
for balance.
Okay. I have his right foot on his hip, and then his left foot kind of like in between the bag and his lower back.
Damn it, that does look like a great goblin. Even the accessories in there, like the mask, the hanging mask. Well, for both of these guys actually, but like especially that goblin mask, like that look is so iconic, dude. After the show tonight, right before I go to bed, I'm gonna take a picture of this Spider-Man comic I have. I'll post it to my community on YouTube, just so you guys can see. But it's a cover from one of my dad's comic books. It's not worth anything because it's beat to hell, and it's a gorgeous comic cover. But it's Marvel Tales. It's like when Norman reveals himself to Peter, and it's that mask. It's it. Like when I show you this, you guys are both gonna be like, "Why don't you own these toys, you idiot?" It's so good. Yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness.
I already have like Spidey's hand holding it, so I could replace it in here. He's ripping off the mask if I wanted to.
That's great. Oh my god, that's a great idea for a shot. All right. Okay. Well, some more compliments for people. It's just because otherwise I'm gonna keep doing this. So Cal the Collector has been doing such fantastic work, and like unbelievable. And he's been hitting up Ian Saunders, and like Ian's such a great photographer. And dude, like you're killing it, Cal. Like the lighting, just awesome work, buddy. So So I didn't even get to like this one. I remember you had shared it with me, but oh, beautiful, beautiful. Keep up the great work, and you absolutely. You need to be shooting these Mezcos, buddy. I can't wait to see your Mezco shots. Can't wait. Let's see. What a pose. Machu, are you ever doing a YouTube channel for posing? Posing with Machu. Well, you have a channel. He's just got to do.
I need other people. I need other people to talk while I'm doing it, though.
That's fine.
Right. Like that's why I got to invite Yimbo. Got to get Jay Sean on whenever he's available. You know, he's been kind of busy lately.
Man, you know me. I keep telling you.
Yeah.
Just music. Just you posing up stuff.
Lo-fi music.
I guess that is just your account. Just go to your account. If anybody ever wants to check out, just look at all your beautiful reels and your work.
I've been wanting to do a reel for one. I want to do one for Guyver like pretty soon. Yeah. You got to think of something to do with that. But Yamaguchi Thor.
Oh, here, bring him up to the camera for a second. I want to blow you up. And how does he have the Captain America shoulders or no?
Yeah, he has this. He has like.
But is it that same style where you had to go up and over?
Yeah,
like
Cap.
Okay. For the beefy guys. Okay, I wasn't sure.
But he also has a bicep swivel too.
Oh, Cap didn't.
No,
he didn't. Even the re-release. Yeah, right. Oh, that's clutch. Because I know Chewie has fallen in love with that cap. I like that cap especially when I put the Henrock heads on it. It was just like it's grown on me, and the bicep swivel that would be me. I think that would be the thing that was holding me back. So maybe that Thor is worthwhile. I mean, I knew it was going to be worthwhile.
I mean, his bicep swivel. It's more of like in the elbow. You just have to like rotate the elbow. Right? With Cap.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's all about hiding that ugly shoulder joint when you're posing it. Because you don't want to have him where you can see the ball joint is just like, where it's just like this, right? Where you just see that.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Right.
So you kind of want to hide it because it's a double. So you can kind of like bring it up and then move his neck.
Now, I felt like one of my arms, and now it does come with like a replacement, that double hinge joint. So I think I'm going to swap it out anyway. But have you ever found that they've gotten like loose, like the joints themselves have gotten loose on you?
Like I did change the Spidey.
Okay.
So I actually after I stitched it up the first time, I actually unstitched it, took him out again, and replaced the shoulder joints. Because at that point, it was so loose that the suit was causing him to like move his arms, up and down.
Yeah. Oh, so wait, I never got to ask you. What was the what do you think an estimated time, just in terms of like the prep work, the stitching, all that stuff? Like
you could do it in a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably did it in one night.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I even tried to use 2 different bodies.
True.
And the first one, thinking I was going to ruin the suit. The first one.
Right. But I was curious about the joint. I mean, I'm assuming just like all things, right, are going to loosen up. But like, I noticed that like my shield, my left arm that I had the shield on, I was like, oh, is that son of a gun? But then I noticed like it was in the box that has the extra one. I'm like, oh, I could just swap it. But then
you can use
pliers. I tried to pull it out, but do you use pliers to really yank it out, or
no? I just pull it out.
All right, so I was just being a baby.
Kind of like give it a little bit of a twisting motion, but not too much because you don't want it. If it's stuck, you don't want it to. You don't want to rip up the plastic.
True. Yeah. By the way, Cal, no, you're welcome, man. Thank you for again our paths crossing. Come on, dude. Like, you're the best, man. So. I appreciate, like, honestly, that's awesome to hear, and that means a lot. But dude, you are just growing at an exponential level. So love it, Carlos. Oh boy. All right. So I think I got through the main toys that I personally have. Oh no, I didn't. Matt. Oh, I'm so excited. I did do one more thing. again, in my quest of like, because trust me, I want to buy toys every single night. And that's what I've been basically doing every year or every day for the last 4 years. So I've been trying to be better. But I always want to play. I always want to do toy stuff. So I've been trying, like when I start getting antsy, and it's not like I can't buy anything. I know I've been saying that, but just trying to like, curtail or get. Ultimately, Matt, it's not a matter of the. It's like I just want the toys that I have that I haven't opened. I want people that will enjoy them to enjoy them. Do you know? Like I want those out because there's all these other ones that I do want to play with that are out there in the wilds. So anyway, that's my whole thing with I just want to find these toys some new homes. But I busted out my Toy Mirth Hulkbuster, which I know you know, and I put in my batteries, everybody.
Oh, finally.
Finally. That was my big, I was super excited. Hold on, I was going to do the whole, get even the little guy inside. Get all the lights. So literally the only thing missing from this is just the robot sounds. Like I just need Transformer sounds.
Yes.
Yes, there we go. Oh, I love when it's all. I love it. I can't wait to show you.
Like this cat figure a lot.
I told you, he's grown on me. I like him more and more every time I play with him. I really do. It was just those initial little things that like got me. But here we go. So Toy Mirth, thank you again for getting this guy, for you being tired of him, and for me who wanted him. So I got the lights going. Again, guys, for Matt, he already did a 1 million view real stop motion with this guy. He knows what it's all about. But I had to put in lights in the head, lights in the or batteries in the chest, batteries in the head, and batteries in the back.
Yep.
But then the legs don't light up. It is
the legs don't light up. If you really want the legs to light up, I think.
What threw me off is the fact that
they're so
has big lights. Well, yeah, and they're so big. I'm like, oh, where am I missing the battery compartment for this? And I'm like, oh, right. Good. But yeah, guys, oh. And then, oh yeah, hold on. And then he's lit up inside. Toot, toot, toot.
So good.
It's amazing. But I get so nervous handling it because it moves and feels so good. But then I and it's metal. But then I'm afraid of snapping like the small, like a little thing off.
The only thing that really pisses me off though about that figure is like, yes, there are metal parts, but there are parts that are plastic that you would think that should be metal, like around the feet area.
Oh, man,
right? Like the little covers.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid those are gonna break.
Man, I can't believe that there aren't batteries though, because look, even the bottom.
Even the bottom, yeah.
Like I'm surprised there's no batteries for this section.
I think the Comic Cave Hulkbuster comes with everything lights up.
Wow. Well,
but that is probably, I think it is actually double the price of that 301.
Well, I will tell you guys. Matt, I know you did your stop motion, and then he's just chilling up in your on that shelf up there. Right. I like love the look of this. He's just gonna be somebody I'm gonna always just come downstairs and look at fondly.
Yep.
I do have an idea. I have a Hiss Tank Hulkbuster shot in mind. Like even just stopping it. You know what I mean? Like just lights on lights on lights. So that's like the big thing I wanted to do with all of these guys. That was my first big thing. But you know what? Cal had once sent me the Immortal Hulk. That's gonna be my reason to finally get these two things photographed.
The Immortal Hulk is which one? It's
the Marvel Select.
Yes, okay. That's the bigger one. Yeah.
That's the bigger one. Yep. So I think that these two will scale really well together, because otherwise this guy will tower over like my Figuarts.
He works. I use that for the stop motion.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying he wouldn't work, but like I do. Don't you usually think that they're a little bit closer in size?
I mean, the Hulkbuster is bigger than Hulk.
True.
But he is a bit larger in that scale.
Yeah, I'm gonna be curious to see how both of those stack up. But Carlos, that's gonna be the reason. Like, it's already out. I have them locked and loaded. But yes, it's gonna be my picture. Oh, I just don't see that. Even this guy, he's standing, but I'm like, oh no, I don't want him to fall and like clip the desk, the table.
Right.
I don't want to scratch anything. Oh man. And yeah, good size for them to battle. That's what I was thinking. Ooh, 78 points of articulation in the house. You know what?
Also showing off a new Dio too.
Hell yeah, man. That's what I was about to say. Oh, this is just, turned into love fest of friendship, but that's what every show turns into, guys. We know that. So here we go. If you were unaware, 78 points of diorama, 70 points of articulation, has a new diorama up. I'm sure we're going to talk about it more on Wednesday at the Toy Pick Community Top 10. But yes, the corridor is up. As you guys know, I absolutely love my Mirage Dio. It is currently sitting next to me. The craftsmanship and quality of 78 stuff is second to none. I mean, it's awesome. He's another top tier Dio maker. So there you go. Corridor with a potential for stacking and modularity and all those good things. Look at that. Beautiful.
I just picked up that Warpath Eclipse figure too.
Oh, that was want to be one that I remember seeing Bobby's reel about it, like what we was gonna have at Zolocon.
Yeah, she was good.
It's like, oh, that could be one.
I think you need to pick up the Troopers.
Yeah, I still only have that one swarm. I only have this one swarm guy.
No, I mean,
you're talking about the Desert Trooper guys?
Either the Desert Troopers or the one in the black or green or gray or blue. You can have them as like FBI agents, SHIELD agents.
Oh yeah, no, that's what's nice about them. They look awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Archie's in the house. What's going on, dude? Did Archie go to
I didn't see him yesterday, but I heard he was there already on preview night.
Oh, again, I keep forgetting it's 4 days. Like, I'm not trying to laugh. I forget it's right Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, it's all 4. Okay. Was it Thursday or is it the preview night?
Preview night is Friday.
So 3 nights. So 3 days.
Yeah,
2 days in a night, whatever it is. But what's up, Art? Hey, hope you're having a good night, buddy. So those are, I think, all my main show and tell things for tonight. I think that's the main stuff. I do have other toys that I plan on opening. Like, I still need to open up Kyrie.
Right. Yeah.
Karai. I gotta get that name right. And my Ultimate Footbot. But I don't mind.
I didn't open that yet either. I have to open that too.
Yeah, I don't mind not, like if it goes another night, just because I don't have an immediate, like, I'm not going to take a photo of it right away. Mm-hmm. But I did want to show, what was it?
Oh yeah, and I got a bunch of those weapon sets from Valaverse too.
Ooh, nice.
This was a cool one. This Gatling gun.
Ooh, with the
bullet, the shells flying out.
Oh, that's interesting. So instead of the shells being, it's actually like in motion.
Yeah,
that's cool. Oh, because then the ammo clip is on the side. So that's like, I'm thinking of GI Joe stuff would normally have it being fed in from the ammo box, but that's neat. The only time Hasbro that ever did that was the that I personally own is another big robot, the Ironmonger.
Yes,
he had the one. Wrist, yeah. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
The wrist.
Yeah.
I still have that in a bin. I barely use that. I should use it for a shot.
Oh, I know. Well, we have this. We say this about all our toys. We should do more with our toys. RG said he was there Friday and Sunday. He spent too much. Again, plastic is in the air. When plastic's in there, you can't stop yourself. I missed the meetup of everyone on Saturday. That's a bummer. Well, I missed everybody. I missed all of the meetups. So, 78 points said, yeah, the Valor weapons are the best on the market for the price.
Mm-hmm.
And even Diggs, the Valorverse muzzle flashes are my favorite. Yeah, I still don't have any of those.
Oh, dude, just
I mean, I have muzzle flashes from Joe's and Super Action stuff, but never not from Valorverse itself.
So wait, where? I have so many figures here. I don't even know where I put some of them. So some of the weapons pack also comes with the guns, like when they're firing too.
Oh, like Figure Arts does that with my Deadpool ones. Okay.
So I think that looks even better than just a gun that's not being pulled. Like,
Oh, I see. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Damn. I mean, that's what they did. Like, yeah, they do a really good job of it. It's a good toy line. It's always been like I said, I would have definitely dropped money at their table had I been there, because just seeing his reel and like what the ones he was talking about, I'm like, one of these days I'll dive into them.
Here's the
see, that looks great, man. And the Vanguard still. I mean, I'm getting the Vamp. Vanguard looks awesome. Ugh.
The Vamp is tiny though.
I know. But that's going to be one of my future eventual YouTube videos, is like a 112, 110 scale vehicle video. Because I've now accumulated quite a few. Oh, look at that sniper rifle. Oh, man, that's a nice
muzzle flash.
That muzzle, I like that a lot too.
Right?
And I like the two-tone. I like that's a nice addition. I like the white into the orange. Because I'm trying to think of the Hiss tank pieces that they sent.
Mm-hmm.
And they did have more effects and more muzzle flashes, but I don't think anything that was to that level on that scale. That was two tones. I'm not sure. Either way, those look awesome. Those look great. That 78 looks like a fried egg on fry. KJ Smith said, did you get the bloody Pandora head, Machu?
I didn't. I wish I did.
Were they that solo? Was that like a con exclusive thing?
I don't know if are they random, or is it like you had to buy that specific one? Because I got the expansion pack with, like, that's the head on this body. That's the expansion pack, which is cool. I like that he's doing expansion packs for figures where they have a different head sculpt, like it's like Screaming.
Yeah.
And I think other companies should do that too, so it like gives more value to your older figures.
Yes. Like, not everything has to be like
a brand new figure.
Brand new, like how many toys do you have? This happens to be literally all that, especially thinking of G.I. Joes, for instance. Could you imagine if we just had packs of alternate heads printed? Like, I could actually get my singing Shipwreck Yimbo face instead of Stoic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, that would be so great. That was the box art. Just give us the box art. But as like, I would buy that. Oh my God, a whole so yes, I'm with you. Every company, that would be a wonderful thing for us. And I think that they would clean up money-wise.
Oh yeah.
I think it would be profitable. I think that it would be great for the community. I think we'd all be super excited, just because, again, who doesn't want more stuff, more options? I don't know, man. That sounds like printed money to me. So let's see. All right, we got some answers for you. KJ said it's random with the expansion pack. Mm-hmm. Art says the Pandora's it's a 1 to 3 to get the bloody head. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I should have bought 3 packs.
Teddy says Machu should show Dad the Valorverse guns.
I should, right? And then watch, he'll ask me to pick all those figures up.
Is he into? He's into
like army stuff.
Joe's and army stuff. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, then he's gonna definitely love those. But then, Teddy, shh. That can't add another person to buy toys for in his life. Oh man. Well, I'm glad, dude. It sounds like you guys had a fantastic time. I mean, just seeing all the again, it was really nice to see friends, even though I was not actively a part of it. But it's always great seeing people from the community get together and seeing all the smiling faces.
Yeah, everybody was asking where you were and where J-Shot was, so you were missed.
That's nice. Thanks, guys. For anybody that asked Macho, the Macho had the eye roll for on my behalf. Thanks for asking.
Oh my god, I told them to come, but
I'm also gonna like. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me feel a little good that there weren't as many hugs given out without a little Yimbo running around. So.
yeah, nobody's taking your place in hugs.
Good, because it's mine.
Oh,
I'm not giving up for anybody.
You know what? Detour comes in close though. Remember? With
Oh,
the
well, of
hugs?
course.
Yeah, so it's like you two just form like a nuclear explosion when you hug.
Yeah, well, that's I don't know. So Steph was there, right? Was it Detour?
I didn't see him there. I think I heard he was there Friday night with Trevor. I think.
Oh, okay.
That's what I heard.
Well, all right. Some hugs were given out then, no matter what. Deep Lake was there too. I'm sure hugs were handed out. I'm sure there were plenty of hugs. Ooh, all right. Art said he was talking to Bobby. He may ask to do Legions Con.
I was surprised he didn't do Legions Con last year, actually.
Yeah. Legions Con is a perfect, if you are a small or, the independent scale, whatever, more toy companies should be at Legions Con. There's such a passionate, it's all people that love toys. Like, we love toys. And as Art said that he blew some money at the Valivers table right away. Like, that's what we do. We go, we smell the plastic, and then we buy a lot of stuff. So
there was a deal. If you spend like a certain amount, you get you get a free figure. And let's just say me and Toy Chase, we hit that goal.
There you go. Oh, good. Steph was there Friday, and Art got his hug. Yes.
And I got to formally meet Articulated Ninja, and he's pretty cool. He's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I've only ever seen him. I guess where was it? Just
I've only seen him in passing, like in Chris Con.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chris Con.
Yeah.
Was he at Legion's Con? Oh, he was briefly, right?
He was at
yeah,
Legion's Con.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I haven't got. So that's cool. You got a chance to talk to him. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Well, good. Again, we're all celebrating toys and our love of toys. So yeah, guys. I don't know. I think we're gonna wrap this up so Machu and I can do some post stream chatting, and then I got to get to work. Well, not right away, but I got to get to sleep, so I'm not a grumpy dust tomorrow at school.
Trying to get this pose before we wrap up.
Oh, there we go. Oh, really? I'm up there with Machu spending. Oh, Art got a free figure too, sounds like.
Yep. So basically, I got those whatchamacallit, the condors, but I wanted an army build them, so I got 3. Now I have 4 apparently. All right.
There you go. All right. So wait, real quick. So we gotta do the. So last week, guys, if you missed it on this stream, I know I was on location, so it wasn't my cleanest stream, but I was so happy to have on Jurassic Jesse and the guys to talk about the collection Nexus coming up soon. What did you say it was March 4th? The Monday, right?
March 4th. Yeah,
because the guys were on with you guys previously as well. This past Wednesday, you guys had on Dwayne. No, Dwayne Shoots Toys.
No.
You've had on Dwayne Shoots Toys.
We've had him on.
Who was on Wednesday?
Why am I? Oh no, we had Plastic Action.
Plastic Action, Jax. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why am I forgetting?
I'm like, you guys just had on this massive guest that I'm so like. This is my witching hour, everybody. So I apologize, but that's right. Plastic Action. You guys had on Jax, and Jax was also on Between the Plastic. Behind the plastic.
Behind the plastic.
Between the plastic, behind the cheeks. All of the things.
Oh my god.
Behind the Plastic Action was on with the guys, and then he was on with you guys on Wednesday. So that's amazing. Again, so cool. We had on, like I said, Art with Toys. And then so this Wednesday, another chance to catch your boys streaming. So 8 p.m. starting off with Between Two Sentinels with Machu and J-Shot, and then the Toy Daddies at 8:45 for the top 10. It's just going to be us this week. We had a guest that got rescheduled, so it'll just be like a little low-key Toy Daddy show. So probably get some Sentinels popping in. We'll have to see.
Who was the guest supposed to be?
Well, it's rescheduled, so it's a secret. Okay. hey, just both of our streams, we've been talking to a lot of awesome toy people. Like seriously, I think it's been very nice for our continual expansion of our Venn diagrams. We're getting a lot of good people to talk to.
Venn dioramas.
Yeah.
That's gonna be somebody's name. I know it.
Oh my god. I feel like we should look on Instagram now and see if there's Venn dioramas. That would be great. But as always, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Matt, thanks for coming on and chilling with your boy. Thank you. That's always a pleasure. Especially since I missed you this weekend. And,
I know. Next toy show, you got to be there.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
I'm holding on to a Spider-Man for you already.
I know. It's like I could have been doing so many things. I could have gotten a jump start on, I don't know, just owning it.
Did you order the Thor, by the way?
I did not order the Thor. He was at the last second cut for my Hobby Genki, my first big order. So because I had 4 figures, but the Thor now I might, if you're really loving him that much, because I want Batman out of my caped Revoltech. I want Batman.
Yeah, but Batman's not coming out until like later in the year.
Well, maybe I made a mistake.
It's okay.
I may have made a huge mistake.
It's okay. You make mistakes, and we forgive you, Yimbo.
Yeah, it is true. I do make mistakes. But guys, thank you. Let me just start one more time. Thank you, everybody that sent in super chats tonight. I'm going to scroll back up. Can I see it? Because it was Diggs. Oh my God, you guys are so amazing.
There we go. I finally got it.
Yes. This is going to be a nice way to close things out. So we got the Machu posing. Cal, thank you so much for your super chat tonight. Machu, thank you for your super chat. Diggs, Toy Chase, I love all of you guys so much. Thank you so very much, everybody, for hanging out with us live. Appreciate you. If you're catching the replay, thank you so much. And yeah, it's true. Tanya's saying I'm getting confused with all the plastic. So on that note, with the dope Machu, have a great night, everybody. Have an awesome rest of your Sunday evening. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.